Hi, I'm Rosie, founder and CEO of Poppy's Parties, and I'm here to tell you why I am the right person to run this business, grow this business, and with your help, get it to reach its full potential. To help you guys find out why I am the right person to run this business, I have brought along with me one of my many costume accessories, and today I have my lovely witch's hat right here. So I'm going to pull a buzzword from the hat, and the buzzword we're starting with is passionate. Now, I'm a very passionate person and obviously very passionate about children's birthday parties, which may sound absolutely crazy because I know that for most people, even organising a children's party is just an absolute nightmare and they'd really rather be doing anything else. That actually a child's birthday party is incredibly important. Children are only 4 or 5 or 6 once in their life. It's a huge milestone for them, and they're still at that wonderful age where you can use their imagination, you can create this world of make-believe. And it's something that I always say to every entertainer that I train, you know, you have the power to create a memory that could last that child an absolute lifetime. I mean, that's a huge amount of power, but it's also a huge amount of responsibility. So if I can instill my passion in children's parties, in creating these characters, in creating these games, and the energy, then I have an incredibly viable product, because without that passion, you can't grow the business in the way that I want to grow it. And I'm really proud to say that every entertainer I have trained has taken that passion on board. You know, the feedback I get is incredible. So the second buzzword of the day is driven. I'm a very driven person. I think I always have been. When I was younger, about 20, I became the youngest intern that the Old Vic Theatre had ever had, and that was just sheer doggedness and determination. I was absolutely going to get that internship. A couple of years later, I became one of the youngest sales and events managers for Novus Leisure, running sort of huge sites in London. Again, at the time, I never really thought about it, but it was that drive. I have a drive in me to succeed, to do well, to do the best I can do. And that feeds very much into the business. I've been doing things for the past year, going to festivals for free and doing workshops there in exchange for being able to do promo material to hand things out. I've been getting street teams together to do flyering. I've been sending flyers out in book bags. I've been calling around local town councils, and at Christmas we dressed up as elves in the middle of streets and blew bubbles and handed flyers out, which was mad. But I always have that drive, and it's kind of what keeps me ticking, and it's what I find exciting. You know, what can we be doing next? What can we be doing different? How can we drive the business forward? So buzzword number 3 is creative. Now, obviously, as an actor and a performer, you have to be creative. You have to have an imagination. But besides that, I've always been a very creative person. I've co-written a couple of plays, I've written songs, I've learned different instruments, and it all feeds into what I'm doing right now. I think one of my favourite things about Poppy's Parties is the element of creativity. You know, you get to come up with these crazy characters like Grump or Stink the Grumpy Servant and the Deep Sea Creature, and of course all the different games. I'm always looking for different things to do to keep the parties fresh and relevant, and make sure that no one gets bored, essentially. But that's one of my favourite challenges of the business. Okay, buzzword number 4, very exciting. It is leader. I've always been a leader. You know, I've always kind of had managerial positions. I've always worked with teams of people. I think one of the most important things if you're going to have your own company and lead people is the ability to be friendly and listen and appreciate people. You are the people that work for you. You do not have a business without them. It's not possible. So creating that level of authority, but also, you know, being able to take on board what people are telling you, being able to be a good listener, and being able to be approachable, I think are just the 3 most important qualities. Next buzzword, it is committed. This one really does apply to Poppy's Parties. To kind of take you through the past year, I set up Poppy's Parties when I had absolutely no money in the bank, nothing. I got a voiceover job, and I just decided that I wanted to make something for myself. I really knew that this would work. So I went and bought myself a laptop in the sale, and I sat in like kind of a dark, dingy flat and created my own website and created all of this stuff. In the first year of business, if I've learned anything from other people, it's that you're not going to be a success overnight. That's not how it works. Nobody goes into business for that. It's all about the long game. And to that end, I've had to support myself in different ways. Monday to Friday, I'll be doing the admin work. I'll be sending costumes out. I'll be looking for new entertainers. I'm recruiting all the time, organising training days, dealing with inquiries, dealing with then booking people in to entertain at those parties, doing promotional stuff, running the social media, running the Instagram. And then Saturday, I'll probably do a party. And then I actually, to supplement all of this, work part-time in a pub. So to keep this business going in the way that I have been keeping it going, I'm essentially working 7 days a week and 3 nights a week, because I believe in it, because I 100% believe in what I'm doing. And trust me, I wouldn't be putting myself through being a barmaid 3 nights a week if I didn't. Last one is motivation. What is my motivation for doing this? Now, this question really does go back to my upbringing. I was born in London. I grew up for 10 years in South Tottenham, and my parents had absolutely no money, nothing. They'd always have a massive emphasis on education. I was very lucky with that. They always encouraged me to be educated, to think, to ask questions. So I came out of school with good grades, but I was always so motivated to do well, to be a success, because I just didn't want to go back to that place. And that very much manifested itself in my career choices. Although interestingly, I discovered at Novus Leisure that although my motivation was being successful, my motivation wasn't money. I went travelling because I kind of just wanted to get out of that job. I knew that it wasn't right for me, and I knew that that wasn't the path that I wanted to go on. When I came back from travelling, I still knew I wanted to be a success, but I don't think I quite knew what at. And then obviously started working for different companies, doing drama workshops, getting back into acting. And it's like the light bulb moment when you realise that your skills and your passion can combine. And that's what I've got with Poppy's Parties. Yes, I'm a sales manager, I'm a marketing manager. I know how to do that. I've got years of experience, but I can also be creative. And that really drives me. So my motivation in life isn't to have lots and lots of money, it's to be a success. And I really think that the most successful business people are those who have a passion for what they do. You can't just want to make money, that's not how it works. And in terms of what else motivates me, well, I think the people around me motivate me. I've had such great feedback for what I'm doing. And, when you get those emails in on a Monday of a parent saying, thank you so much, Isla was over the moon and she really believed a princess was at her party and she'll never forget that ever. Well, that's everything I need to motivate myself. So thank you so much for watching. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of who I am as a person and why you should be investing in Poppy's Parties.